I'm John Schwartz with Andy Milner Company. I've been with the company since 1985. Before that, Andy ran the company. So I am second generation. My son Jacob is now third generation.
I'm Jacob Schwartz with Andy Milner Company. Started with the company 5 years ago, and I've done just about every facet of it. Verco and Vulcraft, both of them, they've been really helpful by just answering any question, no matter how complex or how simple it may be.
My name is Herb Otten. I've been with Verco for 14 years and was brought on as a district sales manager. Some of the straight out challenges to the market here in Alaska is being able to deliver the correct product on time in a remote destination. Some of the jobs that we've done together, there's a 2-month window and maybe 2 or 3 barges for the summer that you can get product to and still maintain the schedule.
Yeah, that's a challenge because Alaska is a different animal. One, because construction season doesn't start till May and the snow flies in late September. You get into problems on both ends of the season. And that's one thing in Alaska. When things go wrong, they go wrong big dollar ways. So quality control is really what led me to Vulcraft.
My name is Nathan Fox, project manager for Vulcraft. My role with Vulcraft is to take a sold project from receipt of PO to the day the project is fully erected, but then many years after that.
No matter what the question is from an engineer, from an architect, we have one contact, and we can always start with Nate.
When John calls me, the expectation is I get him in contact with the appropriate party, whether that's the detailer, whether that's a shop order teammate, or in most cases it's an engineering type question.
Sometimes you'll get involved before the project even starts. I oftentimes get calls about the viability of a project. So I'll contact Nate and work backwards.
I recognize the short construction season in Alaska, and so I'll take those requests, explaining the situation, explaining who we're talking about, Andy Milner Company, and our partnership there. I have found, in my history here, that everybody's more than willing to bend over backwards for making any type of request work, and we get their work in the schedule.
My name's Dawn Fossey-Cook, and I've worked for the Seattle sales office of Vulcraft Verco Group for 18 years. When we're getting into the beginning stages of a job in Alaska, the nature of Alaska, that these smaller towns don't have zip codes or street addresses, being aware of the schedule from the very beginning is something that we need to make sure that we're all on the same page schedule-wise so that we can meet those very tight deadlines.
That's the type of partnership that is really appreciated, and that's the glue that's kept me with Vulcraft and from going elsewhere.
My name is Katie Talbot. I'm the shipping scheduler for Vulcraft. With our jobs, it's important once it's released that we have the information so we can get it secured, start, getting trucks on it. The other thing that we have to keep in mind is we're in different time zones. So I know that I have to be available to them after hours.
My name is Jeremy Tejan. I've been with the Vulcraft Verco Group for 23 years now, and I've worked with John for 20 of that time. He very much understood the partnership was important, and as I grew as a leader within the company, I learned how imperative it was to have partners like Andy Milner Company. I mean, they are supremely collaborative.
The timing of getting right back to me is really critical, and the Vulcraft Group has always gotten back to me.
We value the partnership, we value the project that was sold, and we want to make that as seamless as possible. We want to make the best experience that they could possibly have on the job, so when the next job comes around, it's not even a second thought. I want nobody else except Vulcraft on this project.
Yeah, Vulcraft has a very good name in Alaska. Vulcraft is really pretty organized, easy to work with, and as far as our jobs go, they seem to be better than the other guys, fewer problems. So when life is that easy, when your work becomes that easy because you've got good people that you're partnering with, you're not going to go anywhere else.